One of the best ways to make money in crypto is by following accounts that are doing smart things. How to find them? There are many different tools, and in this one, I'm going to talk about DeBank. I already talked about DeBank in various contexts because this is super simple if you want to go through your own wallet, see where you have the money. If you especially play with a lot of protocols, with a lot of airdrops, then you might even forget that you have your money on some kind of a subchain or L2 to Ethereum. And this is the best way to actually have everything together in one place. However, it also allows you to have the social component, and this is something that people start talking about. Basically, DeBank serves as the Web3 messenger app, just as you have Facebook Messenger app where you can easily message people. Here it works a little bit differently. You have to log in with your Web3 wallet like MetaMask, but then you can start sending others basically messages, paying for actually the message, which is pretty interesting concept. It's very similar to what Friendtech did when you have to own a key, own the share in a particular person to connect with that person. Here it's a little bit different, but to have that, if you click on more, assuming that you're logged in, or even if you're not logged in, you'll be able to see it. If you click on more, you'll be having a couple of options. First of all, you can go to Wires. We're going to have a look at that in a moment. But what's really interesting is Web3 social ranking. Web3 social ranking is basically, as you can assume, different users that are being followed by others, and there are many users here that have huge net worth and are being followed by thousands of other people. So if you click on one of them, you'll be able to see their portfolio, because everything, of course, on Ethereum blockchain is public, so you'll be able to actually see what they're doing, what kind of net worth they have. This particular person, being number one when it comes to the leaderboard, has $23 million on this particular wallet. And then the cool stuff is that you can see absolutely everything he's doing here, and how different positions he has on different apps, on different DeFi protocols. Also, if he has any meme coins, for example, this one has almost $300,000 in Bitcoin, Harry Potter, Obama Sonic 10 Inu meme coin, but he has also a bunch of other meme coins as well, as you can see. And you can see what he's doing as well. Of course, you shouldn't treat that as a financial advice, but it's always good to have some kind of inspiration of what others are doing. You can always go to transactions and see what he's buying or selling. This is also important because you want to analyze whether those transactions, those coins that he has, were airdrop to him, or maybe he bought them himself, because if he bought them himself, that's a better recommendation than if it were just airdrop by the team. You can see that there are different scam TXs here going through. Basically, DeBank allows you to filter them out, but you can also see that this particular person is doing different transactions, like claiming a bunch of stuff, withdrawing from networks, removing liquidity, moving basically assets around. And he's doing quite a lot of transactions, because as you can see, there's a bunch of transactions that were happening 6 hours ago, and he was managing to go from one protocol to another, going between different protocols and doing different stuff. So this is interesting. Basically, he seems like he's withdrawing some of the rewards that he got from those protocols. Basically, claiming all means he's claiming from a DeFi protocol that was yielding him some money, because with this kind of portfolio of $23 million, he basically can just live off and trade with whatever he's getting in yield, especially if this yield is high enough. He basically doesn't have to worry about anything else. So this is super interesting. Again, you can go to Web3 social ranking and see other people. This is super interesting because you can see also different degens here. You can chat, as I've mentioned. So let's go to another kind of wallet here on the top. You have this high offer price. The way it works, basically, this is the price of sending a message to this address on DeBank. It's calculated based on the base price and the current unanswered offers. So people are actually bidding for a possibility to say hi to this particular person. And of course, as you can imagine, the more followers you have and the bigger account you have, it will be harder to contact, and the more you will have to pay in order to contact that particular person. This particular person has almost $40 million, so twice the size of the previous whale, and also you can see where the money goes. So most of the money is actually on Binance Smart Chain. and it sits across protocols. It mostly sits on Venus and Magpie. So if I were to go to Venus and see what's happening there, he's basically staking USDT, BNB, BTCB, and other tokens here. And getting rewards of that. So again, staking and making money of what he's staking, which seems to be consistent across different whales, especially if you look at DeFi whales, because you have also meme coin whales where most of the money is sitting across different meme coins. Very cool to analyze. I'll be coming back to this ranking because it's really important to try to accustom yourself where the money is flowing, what people are doing that are successful on chain, and what coins they're buying, what protocols they are in, what they're doing. This is important because it gives you this social proof that basically people are using these protocols, that there are real users, not bot users of different places. And this is also the best way you can trust the particular contract if you don't want to read the code of the particular smart contract, because this is of course the best way, but not all of us are coders, not all of us want to spend hours of just reading through one particular contract to decide not to go into. So if you want to get inspiration of what people, where the money is sitting, this might be the way. So it's cool always to look at this kind of social rankings. Another thing that I'm doing, and I wanted to just mention it briefly because I will be coming with a separate video just about it, but going with Nansen and especially Token Overlap, it's really cool tool. So basically Nansen is this huge platform where you can see how the stable coins are flowing, what people are buying and selling. You'll see the link down below in the description if you want to buy into or just log in for a free version. But the cool tool here is if you go to Token Overlap, you can basically choose 2 different tokens and see the holders and then try to analyze those holders. So of course you could do that manually because nothing here is super knowledge. You can go to Etherscan, try to go with 2 tokens. This just makes it all super simple. I could do that with 1 click, which is very useful. And on top of that, Nansen is really good at trying to see and analyze the particular people that are following the token. So for example here you can see that there are 500 holders of both Grok and Bitcoin. Here the Bitcoin is of course the meme, Harry Potter, Sonic, Obama, Sonic 10 Inu. And I can see who are the biggest holders here of both tokens. And for example, I have Sproto Gremlin, who say, if you don't know him, he's a big proponent of especially Bitcoin. And you can see his token balance live. And you can see that he bought into Bitcoin quite early on, but still spent a substantial money on that. And then it really raised his portfolio to almost $3 million. Now, he also got into Grok and made some money of that. But basically, you can see all the P&Ls that he's having and unrealized P&Ls as well. You can try to analyze similar addresses. So this, if you have access to Nansen, this is probably one of the best things you can do, especially if you're looking for people that discover tokens quite early. You can look for especially do token overlap, because if they follow just 1 token, then they might get lucky. But if they have like 2 or 3 tokens that you're looking at, in this case Grok and Bitcoin, then they really might know something about the market and it's worth following them for future buys. This is it for how to discover interesting projects, especially looking at DeBank. DeBank is free, so you can always use it even without having to log in. But if you log in, you can have this additional features of messaging people. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more and see you in the next video.